Hello, we are the team number 6 and the title of the video is Health and the Kindness.
This is the everything in our body I feel regulated by mechanisms that allows the manifest homeostasis and therefore health. Therefore, this is the laws of the balance and homeostasis. Simpson human beings on board and with a percentage of time. He perceives a series of changes in the body, emotions, and social needs. He has three of the find of classify these change and other face them again. Then must worry of the daily lives. The definition of classification and change throughout the history of humanity, and also depends on prevent culture. From here, definition and health of disease results. Hippocrates, that causal think of the health, and schism began to emerge, because before it the magical religious thinkings was deployed rooted. Health and disease was adjunctive to God's works. Over time, the ration lots in the ability, people understood that disease did not have a magical explanation. No rebel position caused it, nor it had to do with defense punishment. On the contrary, illness has the cause in disordered lifestyles. Our disturbance is the dynamic balance of the physical body, considering that the disease has a specific cause. From a biopsychological perspective, health implies right and applying the postulates of the distributive justice. It schemes to satisfy the needs to create conditions for healthy drug promotions. Prevention of disease of environmental sanitation, according to the dictionary of the Royal Spanish Academic. Healthy is the state of which the organic being normally exerts and its functions.
Health is affected by industrialization, acceleration, and automatization on the place of the life. The human begins to become the learning actor in man responsible in regards to his life. The environment of science in order to understand the role of the human in his health, it was possible to pinpoint the factors that include the persuasive in appearance illness. These factors include public health action, the care on the environment, human genetics, and lifestyle. What given legal support to health as international law is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, specifically in third article. The World Health Organization, who authority directive coordinator in international affairs on the subject of United Nations, defines the health is a complete state, physical, mental, and social well-being, not merely the absence of diseases.
Adolescent health. Adolescence is a stage that is characterized by transition between childhood and adulthood, which implies physical, cognitive, and psychosocial changes. Puberty is the period in which a person develops sexual maturity and reproductive capacity, which may have its onset before the age of 10 years.
In general terms, adolescents are considered easier people because physically their body has the strength to resist diseases even better than young children and older adults.
The physical change closely associated with the puberty. The hormonal ones with the begins in the case of general fun relationship, releasing hormones with flavors that rise to essential hormones in reproduction. The citrulline and the following stimulant that show be taken consideration the health in adolescents is a mental health. The brain that the shares to carry out basic processes such as ambition, judgment, environment, and emotional self-control in adolescence. The brain is still development. Younger adolescents tend to use more the amygdala that is the release to emotional instinctive reactions. The brain's measure its use more in frontal lobes and relay reasoning, judgment, co-emotional relation, and pulse, which helps to reason more accurately. It was the Brown is all the process of structures that are relation with the cloneness, and the knowledge shows as perception, memory, and representation of the conceptualizations. The through the concept, the expectation, the planning, and memory. The adolescents, for the ability to produce more complex reasoning about social things such as morality, as the law, as matter and planet, because they can call their opinion. The right defines the most of the values belong of the actions of people, from the good or well acts and in individual life and especially collective.
Healthy lifestyles. Scientists have studied health enough to find that the most significant factor in its maintenance or the onset of the disease is lifestyle. Lifestyles are related to social and cultural behaviors pertaining to diverse groups, including social classes and national groups. Lifestyles are related to personal habits.
In this sense, there are 4 fields of action to determine health. Each one has a role in its conservation, and precisely the lifestyles are the most important, representing 50% with a direct impact on the people's health. Hence, the great importance of its study and management, because the way in which a person leads his life will result in his health or illness. In this later case, we refer to unhealthy lifestyles, including risk factors and behaviors. Healthy lifestyles promote habits beneficial to all the aspects in the life of an individual. In other words, a biopsychosocial balance.
When talking about lifestyles, we have to consider the set of behaviors. For example, if a person does exercise regularly, have a balanced diet, and maintain good sleep habits, it is highly probable that he has strong bones, an immune system suitable protecting the body from diseases, a quick recovery in any eventuality, and vitality to perform his daily activities. The 7 behaviors that lead to health: 1. Sleep between 7 and 8 hours a day. 2. Have a breakfast every day. 3. Perform 3 meals a day. 4. Maintain body weight within acceptable limits. 5. Practice a physical activity regularly. 6. Do not consume or moderate the consumption of alcohol. 7. No smoking. It is also true that there are variables of life that complicate autonomy in decision making, such as the economic situation, conflicting family or cultural environments, living in areas that are in situation of violence, such as Syria, or lack of access to basic service, among other causes. However, despite these variables, impairments with greater difficulty, they can take other actions, alternatives that help to avoid the disease.